Dramatic moments tonight at the popular Longwood Gardens in Chester County. Within minutes, it became the backdrop of a massive manhunt for convicted killer Danilo Cavalcante. The property evacuated and forced to close early as police shifted their search for the fugitive, while a nearby community remains on edge. Thursday night, and the big story on Action News is the latest in the hunt for escaped inmate Danilo Cavalcante, who's been on the run for more than a week now. And tonight, there was word of another sighting. Action News reporter Annie McCormick is live outside of Longwood Gardens, where search crews are focusing their efforts at this hour. Annie.
Yeah, and Rick, we now have a better idea of why there was that burst of activity earlier this evening around Longwood Gardens. Law enforcement sources are telling us that they did discover an image of Cavalcante on one of those trail cameras on Longwood Gardens property. However, the image was captured on the camera last night on Wednesday night, but the discovery was not made until this evening. Still, it made for a tense hour as law enforcement moved in, but tonight, Cavalcante is still on the run. A flurry of law enforcement responded to this area near Longwood Gardens off of Street Road in day 8 of the fugitive manhunt. Law enforcement expanded the search perimeter further west. Longwood Gardens ordering guests to clear the property while police searched an area of interest on the grounds and ordered tenants to shelter in place. Earlier today, state police were confident Danilo Cavalcante did not breach the perimeter overnight that covered 8 to 10 square miles.
Earlier today, we had a possible sighting of Cavalcante by a person in the vicinity of Longwood Gardens.
That would put the fugitive in the same area where trail cameras captured him on Monday. No one is waiting for his capture more than the family of the woman Cavalcante is convicted of killing. They've been staying home since his escape.
When I learned, I was so scared for the children. So far, we have been safe, but always thinking about it. We are afraid he's going to come after us, afraid to sleep, wakes up scared.
Sarah Brandau's sister Deborah was stabbed nearly 40 times in front of her 2 children. The fugitive is also wanted for a separate murder out of Brazil.
We are prisoners and he is free. That's the realization. I believe in justice and he will be captured. I am confident.
Cavalcante's bold escape from the rec yard looked easy and was nearly identical to the escape this past May by inmate Igor Bolt. Bolt was caught within minutes. In response, barbed wire was added. James Clear, the neighbor who spotted Bolt back in May, said this should never have happened twice.
There's still the excuse of like, well, but the barbed wire. We didn't expect the human element of him hopping the barbed wire or being able to climb a wall. What do you mean you didn't expect? That happened. I have proof it happened. The guy was in my yard. My kids saw him.
And law enforcement officials telling us tonight that they are still confident that Cavalcante is within this new perimeter, the one that they widened today. And another reminder to the public that there is a $20,000 reward for information that leads to his capture. For now, reporting live in East Marlboro Township, Annie McCormick, Channel 6, Action News. Rick.